Okay. Oh, there it is. Nice. Okay. I'm driving my 2022 Ford Bronco. I've had this truck for like a year. I've put 72,000 miles on it in the past 9 months. I've driven it like everywhere, all across the US. Probably like 40 US states. The desert, the mountains, Florida, Northeast, in snow, in heavy rain, all of it. Never broke down on me one time. I took care of it. Obviously, I changed the fluids. I did like oil changes. I didn't do it myself. I don't know any of that shit. I brought it to my buddy Pete at Ozzy's in Peekskill. Shout out to Pete. Took care of my vehicle, right? Yeah, not one problem. What do I like most about it? It's really easy to maneuver. You could throw it around like nothing. Like, check this U-turn. It's so easy. You know how nice it is to just be able to hit a U-turn like everywhere pretty much? Fantastic. Short wheelbase. It's also got good ride height. It's like just the right ride height. Just the right, like you could put a lift on it. But if I were you, if you want to see the country with it, it's a great vehicle for that. I wouldn't do that because the way it's set up, it could go pretty good, pretty fast on the highways. And it could also handle like a pretty basic Wyoming, like BLM road. It's not going to do anything crazy off-roading unless you have a lift and all that good stuff, true. But like I used to say my Jeep Gladiator was like a Swiss Army knife. This thing is like a Swiss Army knife. It doesn't have a bed, like it was a 5-foot bed in that Gladiator. It comes stick. This is auto. Why? I had some dream about, I'm gonna see the country with my dad in this thing, and well, that way he'll drive too, because he doesn't like driving stick. Actually, he's like, fuck that shit, you drive. I'll just sit in the passenger seat and not have to drive. I probably should have bought the stick. But the auto's been awesome. It gets a little bit glitchy every now and then, but mostly it's pretty good. The four-wheel drive. Wow, four-wheel drive's fucking amazing. The four-wheel drive in this thing is, I was on I-81 in Virginia a couple weeks back. It was snowing like crazy. It snowed a lot. There was a lot of snow on the ground and it was coming down. I'm like, oh shit, like I'm doing like 85 and a 70. Kind of flying past people. You sort of lose track of that. You think like everyone's just going super slow because they don't have a vehicle that's outfitted for it, and then you look down and you're like, oh shit, 15 over and snowing. That's kind of careless. Then you're like, but I got traction, like unbelievable traction. This doesn't feel so careless, but obviously don't speed. What else do I like? You know what I hate about it? This fucking thing. What's up with that? It's government mandated. You gotta have like this auto start stop BS. I can't stand it. I hate that I have to press that button every time I get in the vehicle. You could disable it, but like, what's up with that? Why is there not just a setting where you could be like, I don't ever want auto stop start, disable. That sucks that there's no way to do that. Because it's kind of like a hazard. It's kind of a safety risk. I stop at a red light in a rough area. I'm like exploring the country, middle of Louisiana or somewhere. I don't like the fact that my vehicle sees fit to kill the engine, come off the brake, it takes a second for it to restart. I've had problems in other Fords where it gets caught in between, and then it's like, stop the vehicle and put it in park and then put it in drive to reset, because it like glitches out. It gets caught in that perfect in between. With this thing, did I ever have that happen? Maybe one time, I don't know. I just don't agree with that policy to begin with. What else do I like? I mean, the soft top, let's be honest. Everybody's like, fuck a soft top. That shit sucks on the highways. It's like, it feels like all the windows are open. It bleeds heat. True. First like 6 hours I had a soft top, I was thinking, oh fuck man, what was I thinking? This sucks. So much road noise on 95. I got it in Jersey and I couldn't stand the road noise for like the first 6 hours I really thought I fucked up big time. But then over time you realize, nope, just put some fucking headphones in that are noise canceling. Or you could just get over it And the ability to just like unlatch literally two things, one here, and then just stop like a red light and just kind of throw it back at a red light. Bro, what did you just say? That's crazy. I know, but it's true. It takes like 2 seconds. It's awesome. Aside from that, I haven't off-roaded it very hard. When it's needed to do things approximating off-roading, it's been fantastic. I put some good tires on it. Bridgestone Dueler Ascents. Really like these tires, actually. It felt like just the right, like, happy medium. You still want to make tracks on the highway, and you want to be able to handle some, like, kind of rougher terrain. I like them. They've been great for me. This thing has been amazing. Ram mount. Yo, this thing is great. You put your laptop right here. Check it out. Slide it like this. What happens? Pull that, drop a MacBook Pro on there, and you're working right, no problem. Couple funny things about it. You see that right there? This thing, yeah, you gotta warn people before they jump in, because my cousin bashed his knee on it like twice, because you can't see it. If they're hopping in and they're like sliding in, it's a leather seat, so they got some speed behind the slide, and my cousin fucked up his knee like twice on it. It was hilarious. And honestly, I think I almost like broke my friend's finger with, because this is build quality. This is the business. Check it out. Look at the spring on that shit. Whoa, you weren't ready for that. That's power. That's quality build. But my friend was over there sitting up front with me, and I was trying to put my laptop in kind of at an awkward angle. And I grabbed that, and it kind of slipped out my hand. And his finger was like right there. So I like reactively was like, oh shit, that could have been really bad, but maybe I could like tell him, actually bro, like it wasn't that serious. I started to like tell him a bullshit lie that actually it wasn't about to happen for some reason. And he just cuts me off. He's like, no, that absolutely could have happened. Don't even start with me. And I'm like, yeah, you're right, bro. That could have been fucked up. I almost broke your finger. Matt, you know what I'm talking about, man. That was fucking close. It was really fucking close. I mean, look at that shit. This is quality build, but like you don't want to get your finger caught in there. That would be awkward, I think. What else can I tell you about it? Let's hop out and have a look around real quick. I really like the short wheelbase. It's cool that the mirrors are on the body, not the door. That's so you can remove the doors easily. You know what's criminal? What am I doing? I still haven't taken the top off all the way. I spent so many miles driving that Gladiator with the roof all the way off. It was such a vibe. It's so cool to have no blind spots. Like you see the whole road, like it's all wide open. I still haven't done that because it's kind of a pain in the ass to do it with the soft top, and I never got around to it. This is apparently how you do it. I don't even know how to do it really. Let me see if I can show you a little bit though. So if you like these latches, I gotta do this shit already. So you gotta undo that one, and then you gotta undo Velcro. It's a whole like big process. And when you have this capacity where there's 2 latches to undo, and you got it this wide open, I don't know. I never really felt like, do I really need that? I don't think I do. Here's an interesting kind of quirk about this vehicle. I did not notice this. This was pointed out, I think, like by the fast lane car, that younger guy in the channel. He's like, if you notice these like gun sight looking things, they actually do a lot to help you immediately. Like, you've never driven the vehicle before? No problem. They show you exactly where the front ends are. They help you with the dimensions of it. Such that like, I could give this car to anybody to drive it, and they're gonna feel like they have the front end mapped nice and easily. Check it out from this angle. You can see what I'm talking about, maybe. Maybe you can't. Yeah, you can see it well enough. It's cool. It flares out too. It kind of looks cool to me. Overall, I like it. I hate that shit. Man, that drives me nuts. Why can't I just leave the fucking thing running? Hop out the vehicle with it running, and my key on me is like, bro, the engine, you don't forget the engine's running. I know that. Supposedly it has something to do with, like, if you leave the vehicle running, Maybe something to do with like exhaust fumes? I don't know. I hate that. I wish I could disable it. Why? You hop out of a vehicle, like a rest stop, like middle of the night, and you can't just leave your vehicle running. You have to kill the engine, or else you're gonna really tick off the guy sleeping in his car next to you, because the horn is so fucking loud. What do we think of the front end? You know what? It's got kind of a cute face to it. People might say, yeah, bro, that's kind of a girly car. Actually, you'll notice that once you see it perform, and honestly, if you have the fog lights on, the fog lights help a lot. You're like, whatever, that's just like first impressions are deceiving. This thing gets it done, man. This thing is a quality built SUV. Outer Banks trim. Little bit nicer, like leather seats. Should have gotten the manual. Got the fucking automatic because I was like, maybe my dad will want to drive cross country and he might want to drive some. Turns out, she's like, why would I want to drive? Fuck that, I'll sit up front and you drive. You're an Uber driver. I don't like to drive. Fuck that, I'll just sit up front and chill. Should have totally gotten the manual, but the auto's been pretty good. The auto, every now and then it does some weird shit where like it doesn't shift, gets you tripped out. Like, but honestly, man, I've run this thing for like 40 hours straight. No lie. Like multiple times. It's seen every weather condition. The paint's held up really good. It's not clean right now, but look at that kind of brilliant. I like the sparkly element. Great tires I got here. I really like these for like a middle ground. Bridgestone Dueler Ascents. You can still make tracks on the highway and you don't have to worry about, like, you know, it being helpless in rougher terrain. This is the original tire that came on it, I think. Bridgestone Dueler all-terrains. These were good tires, but a little bit leaving something to be desired when you're like, you know, snow and kind of dirt. It's just kind of fun to step up on this running board and kind of just make it bounce a little bit because I gained some weight recently and the suspension is fantastic. Look, 100,000 miles. We're bouncing over here. Nice. The suspension held up so good. Oh yeah, it was all highway miles, true. So the suspension should be fine. But then again, it's 100,000 miles. It's not bad. 100,000 miles, like distance driving. That's like, think about it like this. That's a lot of heat. If you're driving like 14, 16 hours, especially when it's hot out, through the desert, through Nevada, you're thinking, man, this is probably putting some serious wear on this vehicle right now because I haven't given anything a chance to cool down. And I've been ripping it across I-80 at like 80 miles an hour, 85, whatever, for like a long ass time. No problem at all. Driving this thing through the desert was such a beautiful experience. Arizona, northern Utah, northern Arizona, southern Utah. Some seriously amazing memories. Driving the desert's so special. You know why? You got sight lines for days. It's beautiful scenery. It's so cool to just drive where you can see everything. It's so like laid back. Roads are kind of cool and curvy. You just drive through some wild fucking red rock, like a crevasse. All of a sudden you're just like splitting this massive fucking rock. It's so cool they built roads like that. Southern Utah, very interesting. I drove through that at like 2:30 in the morning. Saw a whole lot of elk. Fuck ton of elk. I probably saw like 70 elk in the span of like 30 minutes. I also, no, that was in a different vehicle. I was in a Ford Explorer in Wyoming. I ended up driving down, like hopping off the interstate, making a wrong turn on the legal public road. All of a sudden, like some dude was sheep herding sheep everywhere. Like they're going the other way. I'm like fighting against traffic. Probably like 10,000 sheep or something absurd. Thinking, oh bro, I fucked up big time. Now I'm on like, I'm on somebody's private property. The sheep are getting pissed. They're like sizing me up. Like, what do? Do I back up? No, there's already so many behind me
that's a liability. Do I stop? I don't like that idea either. What if like the sheep start to get aggressive, start to fuck up my vehicle? So I just went for like the 3 to 4 mile an hour, like slow roll. And then a couple of guys on horseback look at me, and I'm already saying like, I was trying to get back to the interstate because I was sure that I was on someone's property. And they're like, okay, like you're not from around here, are you? Nope. But yeah, that got stressful pretty quick. What else can I tell you about this thing? I love the taillights. Let's have a look at the taillights. Look really crisp. Actually, I like the taillights way more than the headlights. Doesn't that look amazing? They really nailed it. Look, check the. Can you do it? No, you can't do it because it's running. I wanted you to see the yellow. What do you think about the plates? Respect law enforcement. Support law enforcement. Yes, I do. Cops who do their job right, some of the most valuable people in our society. Cops who abuse the power of the state totally suck. I really like the ones who do their job right, and I think they're awesome. I really don't like the ones who abuse the power of the state to power trip and to, I don't know, whatever the fuck else they do with it. Okay, check the taillights. Oh, check those LEDs. Look at the yellow. The yellow is a little bit too bright. I'm about to go to bed soon. I don't want to blind it with that shit. Good looking LEDs. Look at the short wheelbase, though. Let's talk about the short wheelbase again. Just like, check out the overall. Like, this is not complicated to maneuver. You could take it, you could whip it around cities. You could, like, cruise the highway. Trust me, I did it. Long fucking hours at speed. Not one problem. You could take it on some off-road. Yeah, you want better tires, you want to lift, if you want to go hard with it, but I'm not that guy. I want to just see the country. I'm not that guy, pal. Not at all. I'm the guy who wants to, I treat road trips like a reconnaissance mission. But like, I said that I was doing that years ago. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm just kind of taking a quick peruse of the US. Then I figure out what I like, and then that way I know what to explore more carefully. Turns out that's bullshit. Turns out it's like the highways and the randomness and just like kind of jumping off a state highway, turning down some random fucking road. Doesn't say private property. It doesn't say no trespassing. It doesn't say posted. I'm gonna see what's up with it. Just end up seeing some wild shit in like West Virginia. I was deep into this West Virginia, like, I don't even know where the fuck I was. Gravel road, several miles in. Saw some dude had a bed sheet hung out in front of his house with spray painted on it, Trump 2024. That was interesting. They go hard there. They don't give a fuck. You're like, this is what I like. You don't like it? Fuck out of my state. Love West Virginia. Favorite states, West Virginia, Wyoming, fucking love Wyoming. Alaska, it's the most beautiful state we have. It's not even close. Montana, Florida. I think those are my top 5. Yeah. I also like Arizona a lot. I love Utah. Texas, yeah, it's great. But like, no, the construction's kind of like annoying. A lot of fucking construction around I-35. I-35 sucks, man. I liked I-10 to El Paso. I liked I-20 through those, oh man, those oil fields, the Permian Basin or whatever it's called. It's called a flare stack, I think. The night is just lit up with these fucking beautiful, glowing orange. I guess it's like they're burning off fumes or like something about the oil refinery process. And by the time you emerged from the light that the last one was throwing off, you're now entering the light of the next. Looks so cool from a distance. I-10 throughout Texas, you see some weird shit, but it's beautiful. Idaho's great. I haven't explored it as much as I would like to. Maine, kind of don't sleep on Maine. They got moose, and it's an interesting vibe. That's about all I like in the Northeast. That's why West Virginia is such like a refuge. Because West Virginia, if you look at the map, there's nowhere like it anywhere nearby. It's like there's West Virginia, and then if you keep going west or southwest or south, you can't top West Virginia for a while. It's like, what is it doing 4.5 hours from New York City? That's such a fucking steal. Buy land, I'm buying West Virginia. You can bank on it. It's pretty cheap there. 4.5 hours away from my friends in New York City. That's a deal. It feels like it shouldn't be there geographically, but that's fantastic for me. Wyoming's, you know, it's probably like the most diverse, rich beauty that I've ever seen in the lower 48. Alaska's got every state smoked in scenery. It's not close. But it's also like pretty much you're in Russia. It's not like an easy trek to Alaska. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do the drive through Canada. Might do it with a Starlink. Hope that Elon keeps that Starlink running, because what if my ship breaks down middle of like the Yukon, banking on this? No, you know what you get? You get like a Garmin InReach. That's the backup plan, just in case the Starlink fucks me over. I gotta say, credit where credit's due. Starlink, I had that shit on the roof of this, or on the hood of this thing for a long time, man. I mean, for like 60,000 miles. You know where it was? Right here. You might still be able to see the little spots where I had it. I can't really see it right now in this light. Yeah, it's been a little while. Anyways, I had it suction mounted. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it was really ghetto kind of setup. Fed the cord down under here, tucked into here, and then just kind of stuck it through there. I'm like, no one's sitting up front, I don't care. And then the cord went down behind the passenger seat and plugged right into there. And I was pulling 250 gig download, or 250 megabyte download, and like some ridiculous upload. It's like, I don't even need all that upload, but I'll take it. Upload's like 170. I haven't had self-service for like an hour. That's so dope. Man, it feels so cool. You're thinking, I mean, the possibilities are endless. Doing 85 on the highway, I got crazy good internet. This is such a cool technology. It is. I don't think that product, Starlink Mini, gets enough props. It's an amazing product. I can confirm. It's fucking mind-blowingly, it changes everything. You want to see the country? What sucks? It sucks when you lose connectivity. Not a problem. Best connectivity you could ever ask for. I mean, yeah, it totally changed the game. You like to talk to AI like I do? Oh, I talk to AI as fuck. Man, I talk to AI hard. I talked to AI recently with my buddy Mateo. He's like, fucking right, bro, what a prompt. I'm thinking, bro, I've been doing this shit for like 6 months nonstop. Like, it's not my first time talking to AI. Yep, Ford Bronco's a great vehicle. I went forward, backwards, up, down, all over the lower 48 with it. I'd like to take it to Alaska. I still might do it someday. I really wanted to do it in the winter, though. I don't want to go to Alaska in the summer. I want to go to Alaska when it's fucking dangerous and cold. When no one's there. When I don't want to go too hard at it. I'm thinking like last time I was there was, what, November? Like mid-November, I think. November, yeah, like November 17th or 18th. Maybe like end of November, early December. I'm not looking to end up in like negative 45 frostbite in like 2.5 minutes kind of shit. But if it happens, it happens. I want to like go prepared. I want to see the country. It's so cool and desolate. There's nobody the fuck out there. There's no one out there. It's so remote. It's such a vibe. Wow. what a fucking vibe. When it's that cold and you're in the middle of nowhere, you love your car so deeply. You connect with it so deeply. Even if it's a rental, I connected with a Dodge 2500 that handled like shit up these windy mountain passes while it was snowing like a bitch. I drove through like a blizzard. Stupid. I was in way over my head. I was a bad decision. And the woman at the convenience store told me, she's like, I was like, oh, like, am I gonna see some more cool stuff on the way down from Tok to Anchorage? She goes, oh yeah, well, they're expecting a lot of snow, like the roads are gonna get rough. And I'm like, yeah, but that's kind of a vibe. Alaska's sweet, like dope, like I sound like a total schmuck who's like about to end up dead. She's like, all right, well, be careful. And then I get in the vehicle and I'm doing like 50, snow starts to fall, maybe 60. And then it starts to come down harder, sun starts to set. Now I'm like 40. Oh shit, this sucks. Okay, now we're down to 30. Fuck, man, am I ever gonna get there? And now we're doing like 18 and just praying that, you know, some Peterbilt doesn't just like fly down one of these curves and just throw me off of a mountain. And I don't know what the fuck is on the other side. I wasn't really worried about the trucker so much. I was worried about somebody in front of me losing traction and causing me to lose my momentum. I swear to God, that 2500 Ram, there were many times where I thought, if I don't keep my speed up, I will not be able to get up this hill, this mountain. And because it's not just steep shit. This is coming from Tok to Anchorage, down the east coast of Alaska. This is steep. This is windy as fuck. Blizzard shit. And it's like you can't keep your speed up. The snow's falling like crazy. It's not like you're in like DC metro area or New York City. Where okay, it's snowing. They got plows like crazy. No. Here in Alaska in the wintertime. It's actually in the middle of nowhere, by the way. You're on your own. Like, you fucked up, you're about to find out. That was serious white knuckle driving. That was a stupid decision I made. I got humbled that day. I was stressed the fuck out. When I got to Palmer, I walked into that gas station. It's like, bro, I thought it was over. I mean, I could have pulled over. I could have like pulled out like one of these pull-offs, right? Then I'm thinking, actually, it's kind of creepy though. I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere. I don't like being stopped because you can bank on it. If I don't keep going, give it like another hour of this snow, there's no way I get any traction. Now I'm stuck overnight in this thing and I can't probably even move it. So I just kept going. It worked out, but yeah, 2 hours of driving that were so stressful. I kept on telling myself, don't get distracted. Stay locked in. Like I was like saying it out loud. I may have been a drama queen about it. I may have been like some New York City kind of, I was acting like a bitch. True, possible. All I can tell you is I was tripping over it. And I was so happy to get back to Palmer. Alaska is a beautiful place. If you can visit, you should do it. I'm gonna do the drive through Canada. I'll let you know how it goes. I'll probably live stream like as much of it as I can. Some beautiful scenery, man. Canada's got some beautiful shit. And then Alaska, like getting to Alaska, I want to do Key West. I'm in Florida now. I want to do Key West to Dead Horse. That's the longest drive ever in North America. I think there's the Outdoor Boys, like that guy. Man, I can't remember his name. He's such a legend. He's a former attorney. He's a licensed lawyer, I believe. He's like showing you how to like build igloos, doing all this wild shit. Like, I'm at the Arctic Ocean, and then that turned into a meme. It's like, this is what your dealer says when you text him. Man, I can't believe I can't remember his name. Anyways, you know who I'm talking about. Dude's a legend. He did that drive. I thought, oh man, that sounds like fire. I'm gonna do it too. I'm gonna do it eventually. I'm gonna try to like I want to do it in the winter though, because I want to see what it's like. I want to see the animals in the wintertime. What are they like?
Anyways, okay, I've been talking for a hot minute.
This is live streaming. It's kind of like rambling, but eventually I'll have some real shit to live stream. This is just practice.
This truck though, I want to end on this. Ford Bronco 2022 Outer Banks, 100,000 miles, 72,000 miles in 9 months. Not one issue. They built a great truck here.